Yo, what's up, bro? Oh, I can't put it that loud. I forgot. Quick start to the stream. Gotta be careful. You know, Bradley Beal's playing tonight. I was tired today. Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah, nah, he was out for like the first 20 games. Green and one. Oh, you can't see me. I guess now the Phoenix Suns now are what they are supposed to be. Oh shit. Oh, nice move, D-Vin. Yeah, I mean, shit. If they stay healthy, they're gonna compete with the Nuggets. You know, but I forgot that this was even the team. And Durant is averaging like 30. No foul. I mean, Durant has been healthier though. Durant has been healthier than Beal. But you know what? This team, the Phoenix Suns, pretty much have an identical record to us. So as long as they get healthy by the playoffs, bro, I'm telling you, it's a scary team. Yep, that's D-Vin. He hits those. Yep. Nice pass from Randall. What shoes is RJ wearing? Those look nice. Oh, Beal with the shot, but he's hurt. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, he's in pain. Just as you said that, bro. You just said that. You just said that too. You just said that. You just said that shit. Let's see here. Bradley Beal with the injury. Ah, it's that ankle. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's tough. You just said that. You just 1 minute ago. But I feel like you got to be able to control the landing. If he flies by you, you still have the ability to control the landing, no? I don't understand that because he didn't hit him. He didn't hit him. And the landing itself, it's not like you couldn't have landed. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that being a flagrant one because the landing you can still control, right? You just got back. He literally hit like I think like two buckets. Yo, what up, DJ? Nice. Knicks look like they got energy today. Yo, what up, B Sim? It's a very nice game early on. And Beal just got hurt. So you never like to see an injury, but that will help us tonight. I don't know why the volume gets so loud on my TV. Yeah, I mean Jericho. Yeah, Jericho. He's not a center. That's not his main thing. And with the injury now to Mitch, it's not a position we have a strong backup at. I mean, Ihart can't play the whole game. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to do though. Yeah, but I think that's what we said last game. So we said that when you play for a Tibbs team, you know, Tibbs is not gonna play the other guys. Yes, nice deal, Brunson. RJ open. He was open for a second. 3 seconds on Sims, probably. Well, today's a Friday, so it's different for me. It's different for me on a Friday than the other night. It was like a weeknight, bro. There you go, another steal. Go we got to take advantage of those. Josh Hart. Hey, Sims. Nice effort on the rebound. That's a great question. Who they gonna trade for, DJ? Because Blockbuster, I don't know who's Blockbuster right now that we can get besides a Levine, and I don't really want Levine. You know. Knicks up 2. Competitive tonight. I like it. See, I told you. Nah, man. I don't want no Levine, bro. I told you. I knew you were gonna say that. I don't want Levine, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That is the wrong move. Levine is the wrong move, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know, man. I don't think that Vucevic plays where? I remember him playing for the Magic. He might end up a Laker, but you know, he might end up a Laker. As long as you don't end up a Nick, I'm fine. Hey, Randall continuing to do his thing. You know what Randall do? Randall, he's a comfortable scoring. He's a comfortable scorer. That's for sure. Yo, what up, Dev? Yes, sir. Hey, Randall is having a good time today, boy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Randall is doing his thing. There we go. What we got? Randall been hooping today. Nice pass. Josh Hart. Ah, nice move from Durant. I tell you, Julius Randle. That game is like butter right now. That's Nurkic. Yeah, Nurkic's a good player, bro. Very, very good player. Let's see if they give it back to Randall now. I know Randall want that ball again. He hot. Julius hot. Brunson also hooping. Ah, damn it! When I hit the record button, these dudes don't score. Damn, this dude Durant losing all his hair, boys. Yeah, Joe. That boy Randall hooping. Boy Randall. What the fuck? Every time I record, he does that shit. What's going on, man? Oh, Randall, what the hell? Mm-hmm. Come on, quick. Let's end the half on a good note. End the half on a good note, quick. Yeah, Joe. All right. First quarter's done. I think today the Knicks pull off an upset win. I think we have like a 5 point, a 5 point win in us today. What do you guys think? Played the Suns well first half, first quarter, and that first quarter went fast too. I'm telling you, that will be good. We are. This is in Phoenix, by the way. So move quick. Grimes is on. Grimes has been way better off the bench, by the way. Mm. Blocking foul on Grimes. Tomorrow the Clippers, and then the Lakers on Monday. Lakers on Monday. Bad pass. I mean, RJ. Oh, and one quick. All right. Where's this guy? Where is this guy? White Falcon. This guy would talk about PG-13 for years, and now that PG-13 is declining, you don't hear from him no more. You know, you used to hear about him every week. Those guys are done with basketball, bro. Yeah, I know. I think it would have been a mistake to trade for him in the end. Yo, you know what's funny about that, bro? I the other day I saw a Facebook post of his. Like I don't know if he was still alive or anything like that. That ass, like I wasn't sure what's going on. So I think he's good, but like maybe he just doesn't go on the computer anymore. I have no idea. I have no idea. It's funny you say that because this must have been like 3 4 days ago. I was thinking the same thing, and I was like, where is he at? Like usually, like sometimes he would send me a message, like back in the day, but I didn't get a message from him, so I don't know what happened. And because I know he said he was moving too, you know. All right, the YouTube channel is growing though, guys. I'm just the YouTube channel is growing. Like it's really happening, guys. It's really fucking happening. It's fucking happening. How many years have we been watching these games now? Like 3 4 years, man. Like 4 years. I started in the other apartment. I don't know if you guys remember, like the small apartment. This apartment I have now is a little bit bigger. You know, that's how I started. By the way, B Sims, if when I visit Cali, I think I'm gonna visit Cali. I'm gonna visit Cali next year. I'm gonna come and visit you, or we can we can link up. I would like to visit you and see how you're doing. Go out there to Cali. Yeah, but it's weird though. Even after last game, where I was just like, you know, I don't think you're ever gonna. I don't think you're ever gonna get that next level from RJ. I think that's over with. Like the way you see RJ now, or everything that you've seen so far, I think that's about what you're gonna get from him. I don't think there's a next step. I don't think there's a next level. I think for what you see of RJ, that's about what it is, and you have to accept that. Like if you don't like what you've seen so far, don't expect it to get better, and live with that. If you don't like that, then maybe you should trade him. Like I don't know. Like I can't see RJ ever developing that. Like and maybe it's us. Like sometimes the team that you're on, it's not your fit. There's a possibility that let's say RJ wasn't on the Knicks anymore, right? That he just starts playing better. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. It's not impossible for RJ Barrett to get better somewhere else, but you don't know until you leave. So maybe for whatever we do, our system or whatever it is, that's the best it's gonna get for him. You know, Knicks have been leading most of this game, so why you think he took like some type of pre-workout? Like it might be some type of like a pre-workout thing. I was telling my brother like you gotta be careful with that stuff, before you work out or even exercise. And a lot of people these days they're taking things that it has a lot of caffeine in it, and it fucking hypes you up, man, for the game. And that's something like I never understood anyway. If you are somebody that's working out, why you need that to start your workout? Like you shouldn't need you should have natural energy to work out. I don't understand why it's a popular thing nowadays. And I wouldn't be mad at that, B Sim. If that happened, bro, I wouldn't be mad at that. Brunson missed the layup. I wouldn't be mad at that if that happened. You have to. I think here come Durant. You gotta get it from natural food. There's a lot of food nowadays that you can cook every day that has natural energy, carbohydrates. But I think the problem is that most people today don't want to spend the time of their day. Like let's say in an 8-hour work day, right? We might only have an hour or two if you had it really to cook. And most people don't want to spend the hour or two cooking. Hey, anything is possible. You get on the right team. No, probably not because the Knicks now they're not bad enough to get a high pick. But then again, we've had a couple of lottery picks. How many lottery picks we really had that worked out? So, you know, This game is going really fast. All right. I gotta get a good shot of Randall today. Da, 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 da. Devin, that look good. Ah, Nurkic is having himself a pretty good game. Double double. I Hart. Brunson to I Hart. Knicks are playing ball today. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're playing good. Oh, nice defense, I Hart. Let's go. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. Oh my God. Every time I record, he does some stupid shit. Damn it. RJ Barrett is like a poor man's Jimmy Butler. A poor man's Jimmy Butler. Not just a poor man's Jimmy Butler. A poor man's Jimmy Butler. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Brunson is cooking, boy. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. RJ with the left hand is a very dangerous combination. What happened? You said he gave him an elbow? Yo, Grayson Allen is growing gray hair? Or am I crazy? Is Grayson Allen going gray? I remember when this dude was wilding in college, that dude. Randall. Pass it. Yo, Randall just got to pass. You know what Randall's problem is? You know what Randall's problem is, bro? When Randall gets into his move, even if the double team comes, he waits so long that the outlet pass, or at least the pass out of the double team, is now not available anymore. And now that the pass out of the double team is not available anymore, there's nowhere for you to pass the ball. And because of Randall's stupid turnovers, now the Suns are leading. Just like that. Stress. Yeah, stress, maybe, family. Just the NBA schedule, bro. Like you're playing a lot of games. Like I know the perks are luxury and fame and money. That shit is not easy, bro. Shit is not easy. But I believe I'm not a top level NBA player, of course. But once you get to a high level, let's say you're about a starting player, once you get to that level, maintaining that, like once you have a good system, you can develop some longevity. It's only the guys that are too focused on the outside shit that usually ends up messing up, you know. And that takes a lot of support actually off the basketball court, I believe, because at the end of the day, you can have money and live a calm life, or you can have money and do crazy shit all the time. And because you do crazy shit, now, you know, you got so many other distractions besides basketball. It takes discipline, and yeah, it is genetics too. Like if you can look at your dad or your uncle or you know or your grandfather. Like usually, if you and your family, oh, that's a foul. If you and your family tend to have people that are able to grow long hair, longer hair, there's a good chance you maintain your hair longer. My dad's hair was long as shit. Will Devin Booker kill us again at the end? He killed us one time. I have no idea what Randall's trying to do there. Randall started good, ended bad. No idea. It plays into the other team's favor when he does this stuff. Yep. You know how that goes, right? Yeah, you know. What up, Eric? You know Randall. You know him. You know Randall. Started good, ended bad. Yeah, it's some weird shit. It's just how Randall is. Like Randall, sometimes he just doesn't get it together. I mean, he had a wide open, player on the side, but it's beyond that. Sometimes, it's just his decision making. His decision making. Sometimes, it was there. It was there in the first quarter. Randall is definitely one of the favorites, though. Randall is one of the favorites. He's one of the favorites on the team. So Randall can just about do whatever he wants to do. Bro, I stopped watching Man United, bro. I stopped watching, and I'm watching Bellingham and Real Madrid now. There's no point. Manchester United ruins my whole day, and I can't take it anymore. Yeah, if it was me years ago, the how I would have rebuilt United was through the youth. Like I wouldn't even spend all that money. There's so many players that we wasted money on. I would have never signed Anthony because I knew Anthony was too predominantly left-footed. You could tell. All right. No, it's you know what it is. It's just the way that the team chemistry is. The team is filled with players who are average, you know. And really, what Man United used to do back in the day, they used to scout properly, and they would get young players in there that they can develop. You don't have that anymore now. You know, you don't have that anymore. You're just buying players who they're not going to be able to be developed because they're not good enough to even be at that level. They're not good for like top five teams. You know. Well, like most of the, you can tell which players work out when they go to United or just in general. You know what type of player you're getting usually. right, so we're back. Let's see what these Knicks do, man. I'm hoping they give us a good game tonight. Come out and win. Like limit the turnovers. Really, you'd be right in this game if we're not turning over the ball. You know, maybe a blockbuster trade is possible. Imagine it was RJ, Randall, and Grimes. You know what I'm saying? Knicks got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like this team is a first round playoff team. That's all I'm saying. Maybe DJ is right about that. No, but it is possible. All right. Jericho Sims back in action. I don't know, man. I feel like the Knicks should make a move. All right. Back to the regular programming. I don't know. I don't know why they did that shit for Grimes. Like you could have literally had Donovan Mitchell in here. I'm not gonna lie, low key, bros. It low key feels late as hell, bro. It's only 11:30. It's a late game tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why my energy is a little bit down. I'm not gonna lie. Nope, that's not good from Devin Booker. It's a late game. I'm low key. We got to stop doing that. That's one thing. I don't want to see any more freaking guards, man. Like we had enough guards, you know. All I see is Devin Booker getting the ball and he's just shooting 3 pointers. And the Knicks are gonna get outshot in this game now. Yeah, they got to do something. They got to do something. To me, it's clear though that there's like 3 players in here. Like it doesn't really fit for me. They're good, but it can be better. I don't know. I think the Knicks should get a massive haul with 3 players. I really believe that. I really believe. I hate to say it, you get a Randall, RJ, and Grimes, and maybe you get 2 really decent players back. You know, because you got to be honest. Nah, he will be. This team is not going far. Hey, let's be honest. This team is not going far. This team is not going far. They're decent enough to make it to the playoffs. RJ will be gone before Randall. I believe that. A big trade. I don't think we can make a big trade because big players just are not available. I'd be shocked though. It's possible, but the at least the players I'm thinking about are not available. So you know that's the other thing. Now, what if the Knicks somehow, some way, are able to make some type of deal? Now we're looking at it differently Like maybe they're looking at shit that we're not even looking at. You know what I'm saying? That's another part of it too. You know, I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels like I feel like there's a consensus that this team is just bland. It's not worth going a whole season like another season with this team. I don't think so. I can't go another whole year with this team like this. It doesn't make any sense. We've gotten the best out of this group. You know, you got to do something. Don't say that, B Sim. Don't be the voice of reason. But that's also true because I don't think the players that we need are available. Unless they do something that is so surprising. You know what I'm saying? Because the danger is that you can't get rid of Randall because his scoring to this team is too much. You can get rid of RJ if you really wanted to. Like I don't think it matters. And if anything, you'd probably better off getting rid of RJ and Grimes to get something in return on the three position. You know, because I'd rather replace somebody with a consistent three than try to get rid of RJ and Randall. Like Randall's not leaving here. And we need him. We need him. Yeah, but those type of moves, like what? Hey, what's up, Corso? By the way, what type of moves are you talking about that are actually going to change this team? Like I can't see that. I can't see a player being available right now that I say, you know what, we should go for that. I could see RJ Barrett leaving here. To be honest, I could see RJ Barrett leaving here. I don't want to lose quick, but if anything, then move quickly up though. Like if but that's the thing. If RJ leaves, now quickly should start. I think we should do it. I think it's RJ and I think it's Grimes. I mean, Bogdanovich would add to the shooting aspect, but it will require a lot better distribution, and Brunson is not the best distributor, and neither is quickly. Like, think of a guy like Grimes, who's already a stationary shooter, right? So like you're not Grimes doesn't get the ball like that in the corner, and Bogdanovich is not going to move like that. So I'm not being negative. I'm just telling you. Ah, shit. Bogdanovich would be a good addition, but you're gonna have to find ways to get that dude the ball, and the ball movement would have to change. And we're not a good ball moving team. Randall by himself already demands a lot of the ball, and he's not good with passing out of his moves. I'm telling you, we need somebody who can create their own shit. We need somebody at the three guard who can create their own move and draw attention away from Randall. A shooter's a shooter. A shooter's a shooter, but I'm telling you, it's Bogdanovich is not what we need because we don't pass the ball good enough to get him the ball like that. You need somebody who can make a move, make a step, and then do that in conjunction with Grimes. Sorry, in conjunction with Brunson and Randall. Then you got something, and RJ's not doing that. It will be. It doesn't have to be Donovan Mitchell exact, but maybe it could be. What's a good three? What's a good three that moves really well? You had that kid a few. You had that kid a few years ago that used to play on the Hornets, but we can't get him now. Let me see. There's no small forward available, unfortunately. There's nobody really available. There's nobody really available. But that's what we need. That's what we really need. But I don't really see anybody. Unfortunately, I don't really see anybody available. Well, I'm being realistic. You asked me at the same time. He's not there, and that's why no moves will be made because the guys the type of players we need right now is not available. Donovan Mitchell is not available. I'll trade for that dude in a second. Still now, even now, like we should have taken care of that. No, but Randall isn't leaving, so like the best thing you could do is get somebody to play in conjunction with him. You know, Brunson's still balling though. Brunson is cooking some chicken right now. Weird move. Here we go. Here we go. Find Jalen Brunson. Find Brunson. Find Brunson. We gotta get Jalen Brunson some help, boy. I tell you, this dude is a baller, man. I'm telling you, we gotta find Jalen Brunson some help because these guys are not all cutting it for Jalen Brunson. Find Jalen Brunson. Find Brunson. Find Brunson. They need to find help for Jalen Brunson, bro. No, 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 no. Trust me. What's gonna happen is eventually, maybe in the next 2 years or so, they're gonna change this team. They're gonna change this team, and it's gonna be built around Brunson. And I think they're gonna move on from RJ. They're gonna move on from Grimes, and they'll sacrifice quickly, maybe if they have to. And they're gonna change this team. Nah, but he wouldn't have been shit with Luca there, so he had to move. He made the right decision, but now the team has to change. You know what I'm saying? The team has to change. There's no way he should have stayed on Dallas because why would you want to be a second? Why would you want to be a second string point guard when you have all star potential? You know, you have all star potential, and you have the talent to run your own team. He came to the right team. He came to the team that desperately needed a point guard. Now the team needs, like, you know what Miami Heat does well? They build teams around their stars. So that's that team, especially last year. This year I'm not so sure, but that team was built to complement Jimmy Butler, right? You got the best teams that are complemented around their best players. You know, and maybe that requires a big boy move of getting rid of Tom Thibodeau. I don't know. You know, like the Knicks are on the cusp of, oh shit, this dude just lost his shoe. On the cusp of being good, but there's an element in here where the players really aren't good enough. You know, most nights. And oh, that's 3 shots. And I know that people are frustrated with Tibbs, but the one thing I will say about Tibbs is that he allows the best guys to play, right? Now that means that yes, you suffer development wise. So you suffer in a sense that younger guys might not get a chance to play after like the sixth guy off the bench, but the guys who are usually the best on the team play all the time. So if he can get a group together that's complemented around Brunson, which I think they're going to try to do, because it's clear that you need to make a change, right? And yeah, well, it's no real system, no real adjustments. But I think the system for Tom Thibodeau, like I'm not gonna totally shit on Tom Thibodeau because I do think that there's things that he does do well. Um, I think he allows players to self-correct themselves, even though Randall is probably not a good example of that sometimes because sometimes he just seems to have no um, leash, boundary, whatever the right word is. Like he can do whatever he wants. But I think Tom Thibodeau allows players to find their own forms, and that's on the players too. You know, like I can't blame Tom Thibodeau for that. Like Tom Thibodeau allows the best guys to play all the time, which means is you get a lot. Like Grimes, for example, you get a lot of opportunities to play. Right, you get a lot of opportunities to develop your game, which is something that people don't mention all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. I think that he does allow the better guys to play. You know, like he's changed. He's changed a lot back in the day when he wasn't even doing that. When, for example, Cam Reddish was here, he was getting a little run until that wasn't working. You know, there's been other guys, even guys like Fournier, that were playing at some point in the last 3 years, but have gotten totally shut out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Tibbs is perfect. I do think that Tibbs is allowing the guys that he feels like can make the best impact. He allows them to play, because I don't really think there's anybody outside of Quickly anyway on the bench where I'm saying like, oh shit, like this dude's gonna make a real difference. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's perfect, but I think he's done some good things too. I understand that, but we don't have, of course, so we don't have a championship team anyway. We don't have a championship team. Like, you would need to change this team around. And when you're talking championship levels, bro, you need to have at least two guys who are seriously, bringing that shit every night. Pause. And it's like, do the Knicks have that? I don't know, because there's games, even last game, where you're watching them play. I'm just like, you know, they didn't bring that energy, and they need to the Knicks. The first thing the Knicks need to do, they need to fix their core. They need to fix their core. What's their core unit? Fix that. Then look at what else you can do to make moves. Because we sure as hell don't really have homegrown players that became stars. Even though I must admit that Randall has gotten better than what he was. It's just not. Some guys, their game is not going to complement the team all the time. But then again, if you're the main guy scoring points, then in a sense you're kind of really doing what you're supposed to do. And the Knicks, they have other guys that we're trying to develop in being complementary pieces, but it hasn't worked out, and I think honestly, bro, if we had better talent, like we wouldn't need to worry all the time what system to run anyway. Because these games right now, even though these guys aren't all playing together, we're in this game. You know what I'm saying? There is talent here. Look, quickly just make that. There is talent here. I just don't know if these are the guys that are capable of bringing their game every night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what system you want to run for these guys to perform at their peak level. I think they like at some point, like you got a guy like Grimes. Grimes should be averaging like 16, 17 points a game right now. Really. If they thought that highly of him, that's what he should have been. Now they're wrong. But I believe that these guys are allowed to play within their game. And there's something to be said for that, because you get a lot of time on the court, bro. The only guy who's taking advantage of that wasn't really a starter, I think, is Quickly. I don't know. I don't know. Like system, like besides, you got a guy like Randall. I don't even think he would thrive in a system. And Randall is probably the secondary main scorer. You know, he's the primary scorer on most nights, but on other nights it's gonna be Brunson. I can't see this team. I can't see this team doing well with a quote unquote system. But I think that, at this point, you got a guy in RJ Barrett, bro. RJ Barrett should have figured it out by now. You've played too much. You've played too much. You've played too long. I have no idea what Tom Thibodeau got to do for RJ to fix RJ. He's played for years. Like some of these things are on the players though. Like I can't blame Tom Thibodeau for that. Tom Thibodeau is picking the guys he feels like he can win with, which the guys that Tom Thibodeau plays are honestly the best players on the team. You know, seriously, no, I'm serious. The guys that Tom Thibodeau is picking are the best players on this team. There's not one player on the bench where I say, why is this dude on the bench? He should not. He should not be on the bench. He's playing the guys. He's playing the guys. Now, does Tibbs sometimes need to do a better job of maybe calling a play here and there? Yeah, but I think now you can tell the guys who are really ready, to go to the next step. and who aren't. You know, you got a guy here in Brunson. He's waiting to get some different teammates. You know what I'm saying? I think he's waiting for something else. You know, DiVincenzo was actually a really good pickup, and nobody talks about that. I think he's a lot better than I thought he was going to be, and he fits great on this team. I'm not counting on RJ. Grimes actually comes better off the bench, but now it leaves us short a guy, and we're not going to try and start quickly because that's our bench. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you really think about it, we really have three or four really good guys, and then you have Mitchell Robinson, who is good. You know what I'm saying? He's a good player, but he's not a great player, but he's a good player. And let's say if Mitchell Robinson played tonight, would we still be losing this game? Probably just about, you know, because the level of the Phoenix Suns is really high. And Beal just got out. So, you know. Yeah, no, that's true. You know, that's true. And but you probably should have done that last year. You know, if there was ever a time to do it, the Knicks should have. I do agree with that. Be him like at the end of the day, the Knicks should have realized last year that it probably wasn't going to go much further than what's already been happening. You know, and I don't know. I would have did it. I would have did it. I would have made the change just because some of these guys have been playing together for a long time. No, and I really believe in that Kenny Smith comment because right now the Knicks are not a bad team. They're not a bad team. It's just not the team that's gonna take them anywhere. Like they're, you can tell that this team is on the cusp of doing something if they change like two or three players around. You know, that's why you trade, bro. You know what I mean? Nah, I'm not backtracking. I'm not backtracking. I'm standing on this point, bro. I'm telling you. I'm standing on this point. The one thing I'm gonna say about Tibbs is that Tibbs is playing the best players he can. He's changed, bro. You know. Am I saying Tibbs shouldn't be the coach at this moment? Honestly, I don't think it matters who coaches this team right now. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right now, I don't really think it matters. Like as far as coaches that are available, the best thing they could have done is made some adjustments as far as trades go. The Knicks right now, as constructed, based on what their actual shit my eye. What their actual talent level is, I think they should be playing a little bit better than what they are. And unfortunately, there's nothing out there that's going to help the Knicks right now. So if these dudes really want to win, you figure that shit out. And RJ Barrett is the main culprit as he scores right on fucking cue. That's a good bucket. That's a really good bucket. RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett. I think, and that's the problem. RJ Barrett is the fucking problem because he doesn't show up when he needs to, even though today he has. Like really, if RJ has a good game along with Randall and Brunson, the Knicks don't lose many games. Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it. You need to change at least two, like three of these guys. Three of these guys. I say you take out RJ, you take out Grimes, you take out. Look at this. Where the fuck is the defense, bro? You take out RJ, you take out Grimes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't want to say quickly, but it's not happening, bro. Like you might as well just kiss all that shit goodbye. Grimes, please make that. Thank you. The Knicks have players, bro. The players are here. The players are here. I think at some point these dudes, just gotta say, all right, we're taking that next step this year. And it starts with RJ Barrett, really, because to me, Randall has shown up, Brunson has shown up. Who's the third guy? Who's gonna show up? RJ's played better tonight, but it hasn't happened for him. I think you know what? Fuck all that. That's the main thing we got to do first. Find a way to make RJ Barrett consistent, or if he doesn't stay consistent, then move on. Move on from RJ. Move on from RJ. Move on from RJ Barrett. This team would get so much better. Seriously, if you had a player right now that can average a consistent 15 points, I don't know how much RJ Barrett averages, but I think it's 17. If you get a player to average a consistent 15 points, I'm telling you, it would be great for the Knicks. The Knicks would win most of their games. Consistent, a guy that's just consistent. You know how P how CP3 is consistent. A guy like a Jalen Brown is consistent. And I know he's an all-star, but I'm giving examples of consistency. You know, consistent 15 points. If there was one guy on this team outside of that started outside of Brunson and Randall that averaged a consistent 15 points, I'm telling you, it would flip this team. It would flip this team around. No, I don't think RJ shows up when he needs to. He doesn't show up when he needs to. Like today, he's having a good game, but you can pick him out. You can pick him out on most nights. You can pick him out on most nights. You can pick him out on most nights. I think you can. I think you can because his position is the most one of the most important positions on the team. I'm not saying he's the main problem, but I'm saying he is definitely the guy I will get rid of. Man. He's important. You know how important it is for him as the third best player. Like he's definitely the third best scorer on this team. Like RJ Barrett's position on this team. A lot of people don't realize how important it is. You know, RJ Barrett's position on this team is super important, bro. That's why. And that's why not trading for Donovan Mitchell it was weird to me. I have no idea why we didn't pull that off. You know what I'm saying? Looking back at it now, it's like, wow, really? Because you can always get another corner shooter, but it's so hard to get a guy that's good at penetrating, drawing fouls. Nah, I'm telling you. You might not believe me. Even if you got a guy to score consistent 10 points, 10, 15, I'm telling you, it would change this whole team. It would change this whole team. It would change this whole team. As much as Randall annoys me, his game, Randall is a tough guard on most nights. He loses the ball a lot, though. Like, the way he loses the ball and his dribbling sometimes overshadows his play, but I'm watching, bro. Kevin Durant was having problems today with that nigga. You know? Yeah, quick. There we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. And sometimes too, you got a guy here and quickly has to stay on the bench to be the bench. But he can't replace RJ because if RJ somehow, some way came off the bench, it's not the same production that quickly would give you off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Grimes is shooting. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There's talent on this team. This is what I'm trying to tell you. There's talent on this team, and these guys need to hold themselves accountable too, because Tibbs is allowing him to play. Ain't nobody else is coming. Nobody is coming off the bench after quickly, and I'm telling you guys that. That's just what it is. These guys don't suck. These guys can play. That ass. These guys can play. These guys can play, but they need to do that. There's I don't think Tibbs isn't gonna run a play for you to tell you, oh, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Because we don't play that way. The Knicks are talented enough. The Knicks are to me they are. To me, the Knicks are talented enough to beat good teams. They're talented. They're fucking talented. Grimes is a shooter. You just got to get his shot together, which he is. Off the bench, he's been fantastic. Maybe that was the tweak that we needed. And Tibbs does deserve some blame for that. Not pulling guys fast enough. But you know what? A shooter, or most people, they need some consistency. But after a while, you need to realize, okay, this didn't work. It took Tibbs a long time. It took Tibbs a long time to say, okay, Grimes isn't doing it. Yeah, but I think they are. I think they are. It's just a 7 game series. A 7 game series requires a lot of consistency, and that's the problem for this team, Corso. In over, let's say you played the same team. Let's say we played Indiana five games in a row. I'm not sure what the Knicks are going to give you after the second game. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to tell. Like they don't have a consistent way of playing, and that's the flaw of being a Tom Thibodeau team that kind of allows them to play however they want to. And maybe that's where your point in saying, oh well, we need a system, you know, comes into play. But these aren't really system players. Besides Brunson, really, I think Brunson, Grimes, and Quickly would be okay. I don't think RJ and Randall would be okay in a system. You know, I know that, but I gave Indiana as a good example because it's hard to say. It's hard to know what you're gonna get from them, and that's the mystery of it. Because if we're playing the Boston Celtics in 5 games, we're getting smoked by them. If we're playing uh the Heat in 5 games, even this year, still we're gonna get beat. The Bucks, we're gonna get beat. You know, um, I don't know. I don't know. Knicks just came back and hit two 3 pointers though. So maybe they hurt us. Maybe they hurt us. Yeah, but that's part of. But that's the part I do like about Tibbs, Core. So that's why I don't hate Tibbs completely. I think he's the way he thinks about, and you might not see that a lot because if you see him sitting on the bench, I do think there's a lot of things. Oh, Jumbo, there's a lot of things that that Tibbs says. It's the spark the mind of the player, but you can't play for him. You know what I'm saying? The shit that Grimes is doing now is fantastic. The things that Grimes is doing now is fantastic. But Tibbs can't play for you. You know what I'm saying? I think some of these guys they need to step that up on their own, bro. You know, like I don't know, like to me, this is the best Knicks team we've had in a while. As far as having depth. And I can't blame everything on Tom Thibodeau. You know, looks like the Knicks are about to make a very good comeback here. We got to keep on going, man. Go ahead, quick. Go ahead, quick. RJ, drive, RJ, drive, RJ, drive. Ah, ah. Is it really though? But is that not a good point though? How many times have you seen us play right in the first quarter and we lack energy? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know. You can't coach energy, bro. You can't coach energy. Exactly. Yes, you're right about that. Yes, Boston is gonna want it more than us. You can't coach that. You mean to tell me you step into the Garden or you go into TD Garden and you don't have the energy to play and the coach is gonna fix that? No, man, that's on the players. That's on the players. That's on the players. That's on the players. That's why you see how the Knicks made this run now. The same guys have been playing for the whole quarter. You know, Yeah, but the Knicks don't thrive in that. I don't know. I don't. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think the Knicks would thrive in a system because Julius Randle's basketball is not disciplined enough for it. Brunson's is, you know. But maybe a different coach sees it differently than me. But then again, if you're talking about good coaches, they don't like Mark Jackson. They hate Mark Jackson. They kick that motherfucker like, which is the same thing though. I think doing what makes you comfortable is the same thing as wanting it more than them. You know, I think that's the same thing. It's just a different way of saying it. You know what I'm saying? Here you go, RJ. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he tells the media though. Like who knows? That's what he tells the media. No, who knows what he says in the locker room, bro? Like I'm not. We're not in the locker room. Well, I don't think I want the Knicks to do what makes them comfortable because comfortable is not a good word for this team. I think you need different guys firing on different cylinders. The best way to win, you have guys firing on like two, three different fronts because now you're a real problem. And all this debating we've been doing, it's debating, not arguing. All this debating we've been doing, the Knicks are winning. So my theory here is correct. The players are there. This is going to be major if we hold on. I'm terrified of Devin Booker though. I'm terrified of him. I'm still terrified of KD. I don't think Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal. Some guys, they get to a point in their career, they just get injured, man. And that's another thing that I don't understand about this Knicks team. Generally, we're pretty healthy. We're pretty healthy. We as a team, we spend a lot of time on the court together. That's why, from a development standpoint, RJ, I'm telling you, RJ is the guy you need to develop. But he's been here so long that I don't think that it's going to go much farther than it's already been going. Can the Knicks keep up the pressure? I like that. Oh, good move from Brunson. This dude is a beast. This dude is a real beast. Look how quick that move was. They was loving Solskjaer though, like back in the day. You know, I remember we played in the Champions League that year, and they said that if if Solskjaer wins the Champions League, they're gonna build a statue for him outside of Old Trafford. That didn't happen. We lost. But you know, look, I see a lot of talent on this team, and the things that you guys want, like a new coach and a system, like the Knicks are a complicated basketball team, bro. There's a lot of behind the scenes shit and buddy, stuff going on. Yeah, I heart. Hell yeah, Brunson. 10-point game. I'm telling you, Knicks are here. You got to box out, I heart. You got to be there. It's not the right move, Randall. Right, and that interferes with back office stuff, or you know, you gotta be able to have people in positions to actually make moves. Not just your friends and your associates. Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brunson, Jalen Brunson, Operation Brunson. Hell yeah, Dev. What did I say today? I said I think we can win by at least five. This guy right here is leading to Knicks to a victory. Everything Jalen Brunson does is an effective move to the hoop, which is something that the Knicks have missed for many, many years. You can see a point guard now that's willing to take charge of the game. And the Knicks need that. They've always needed that. And now that you have that, you just need to get the right pieces around it. But look at these stats. You can't lie. Dude is the truth. This guy right here is leading to Knicks to a victory. Everything Jalen Brunson does is an effective move, which is something that the Knicks have missed for many, many years. You can see a point guard now that's willing to take charge of the game. And the Knicks need that. They've always needed that. Now that you have that, you just need to get the right pieces. Right. Back to DJ's philosophy of having the better player. If you have the better player, I think right now, especially with Devin Booker in foul trouble, and that's something that Devin talks about too. Just attacking the player who's in foul trouble all the time. I listen to a lot of things you guys say, and I watch a lot of your comments, and I think about it. That's smart basketball. You're gonna have to attack the players who are in foul trouble. You're gonna have to attack these guys that you know can't guard you. That's smart basketball. And hell no. Hold on, I gotta get to the video. Look at this shit here. Look at this right here, bro. Look at this right here, bro. Oh, step to the right with delay. That's crazy. Block from iHeart. And then just delay from Brunson. Beautiful basketball from this guy, Jalen Brunson, man. Knicks are back to screaming championship. God damn it! You see Julius Randle sometimes. You see, you see Julius Randle sometimes. It's just. You don't have words to describe Julius Randle. He's making everything. He's making everything. He's making everything. He's making everything. 8 for 8 from three, bro. You know you're having a good night when everything just goes in for you. 8 for 8 from three. You know what I'm saying? Good moves, good dribbles. That even gets the lucky bounce to go in. Great game for Brunson tonight. Lately, these late games are surprisingly good games. Nice move, Randall. Nah, this game is over, bro. You can kind of tell the Suns have kind of dejected. You know, this is a very good win. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a very good win. I have no idea. I, that to me is a mystery, Devin. I don't know where they found the energy from, but it shows you what they're capable of. This nigga Eric. God bless. Hey, listen, the Knicks will go as far as Brunson takes them, man. It starts with Brunson. Is that Bull Bull? A lot of people, they talk about Bull Bull and they talk about his skill set and what he could potentially do on a different team. You never know. Some players thrive on different teams. He's been on a couple of teams now. Bro, this dude is 9 for 9 from. I've never seen that before. I have never seen that before. When have you ever seen that? I've never seen anybody, bro. I have never seen anybody do that, bro. I don't think I've ever seen anybody. I don't think I've ever seen anybody be 9 for 9 from three. I've never seen that before. That shit is ridiculous, bro. You know how crazy that is? Do you know like that shit? That shit is ridiculous, bro. This dude now is 9 for 9 from three for 50 points, bro. This is an all-time game, bro. All-time game. Like you don't forget that. You don't forget that. Rick Brunson, yeah. I never seen that before. He's the first guard. Jalen Brunson is the first guard to score 50 since 2007. To put that in perspective, bro. That's crazy. He's really the face of the franchise, and the Knicks will only go as far as he takes them. This team needs to be built completely around Jalen Brunson in every way. And then this way, you'll get the most out of Brunson. It's just giving you a preview of what he's capable of. That's all I'm saying. He scored 50, bro. What what kind of shit is that, bro? I've never seen that before. How do you go 9 for 9 from three, bro? That's ridiculous. And at least Tibbs this time is smart enough to take his ass out. I'm just glad Tibbs took him out the game. Got this dude some talent. Operation Brunson. Dev, you did say Brunson looked like he got mad energy today. Jalen Brunson, the Knicks will go as far as Brunson takes them. That's the reality. You got a really good point guard here. Now, how can you compliment Jalen Brunson? Final 139, 122. Great game from him tonight, man. You seen something different in his routine that was just off. You said, bro, this dude about to go off. Yeah, they did. You know, I think Dante has its moments and spots where he can be utilized. All right, guys. Your boy is tired. Yo, it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning. What time do we play tomorrow? Maybe Lori marketing is a good idea. I think in certain games Dante is more useful than he is in others. Yes, sir. I'm about to log off, man. I am tired, bro. I might stream tomorrow. I might not. It depends what I do. Another good stream. I gained some more subs. We had a good discussion as always. You know. Yes, this is one of our best wins of the season. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I may stream tomorrow. I may not. It will depend. But I appreciate everybody for being in here. UBG, Dev, of course. So Eric, B Sim, DJ, UBG. Whew, your boy is tired. All right, peace. I'm out.